All right, so now we're going to be kind of doing two recipes in one. We're going to be doing our tuna salad, which I love to have hard-boiled eggs in mine, but then we're also going to be doing some deviled eggs at the same time. So the ones that didn't necessarily turn out the greatest, like the ones where the shell kind of cracked during boiling, I'm going to use those for my egg salad. I have one little deviled egg plate that I will, once it's full, then that's all the deviled eggs I'm going to make. I'm not going to make a whole lot. My husband loves my deviled eggs, so that's why I'm doing it. So he has something nice with his tuna salad for lunch for tomorrow. And before anyone says, oh, you know, you spoil him, oh my goodness, he's spoiled. Yeah, he's my husband. Put a ring on it. Didn't see anybody else putting a ring on it, so yeah, make your husband lunch. It's not that big of a deal. Stop acting like it's an inconvenience or that you're spoiling him. Isn't that what you signed up to do? You want him to spoil you, right? Presents and date night and flowers randomly and tacos telling you that you're pretty. Spoil him. When's the last time you complimented him? When's the last time you told him that he looked sexy in those jeans or how good he smelled? Remember, ladies, it's a two-way street. Let's see. So I'm probably going to need to cut 2 more eggs for the deviled eggs. So what I'm doing is I'm just slicing them and I'm putting the yolks off into a different container because we'll make our deviled egg filling in a minute. Yep, 2 more. I was right. Okay. Perfect. And remember, follow that tip. I was a skeptic. I did not think that putting that lemon in the water with the eggs was going to work. And let me just tell you what, I was blown away how easy, because I was so frustrated. Like, my eggs just were not turning out right. The shells were hard. I tried the baking soda. I tried all that kind of stuff. The shells still kept sticking. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's because it's store-bought eggs. So then I got eggs for my girlfriend who has chickens. And those were like literally laid that morning. And guess what? The shell's still stuck. So I was like, well, it's worth a shot. Let's try it out. And it worked. I can tell you, I will never go back to doing it any other way. So what we're going to do now is a really rough chop. I'm probably going to put aside a couple more. Let's see, this is 1 egg here. I'll put a couple more of those yolks in that just to make my deviled egg mixture really nice. And now we're just going to do a rough chop. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's going into tuna salad. And you're probably looking at it going, oh my God, there's so many eggs. It's so much tuna salad. Well, I have a large family. Everyone in my house, including the twins, loves tuna salad. And I'm doing this as part of meal prep for myself for lunch for work. I work for a doctor. And a lot of times we don't get to take a lunch. You know, patients run late, or a patient comes in that's a little bit more complex than you thought it was going to be. So you just don't have any time for lunch. And even though there is a Chick-fil-A and a McDonald's and, you know, fast food nearby, that's not the healthiest. And let's face it, 35. I cannot eat that stuff the way that I used to. It will kill my stomach and I will feel like I got shot with a bear tranquilizer for the rest of the day. It's just not healthy. In general, I'm trying to, you know, do a little bit better as far as my eating habits and things like that go. I have a lot of little people that depend on me rather, and I want to be around to see my family grow and have grandchildren and do all sorts of fun things. So gotta start eating better, being a little bit more mindful of my health. All right, so we've done a nice rough chop on our eggs. We're gonna add that to our large mixing bowl. All right, so for our tuna salad, I have 2 carrots here that I've already cut the ends off, all different sizes, but I'm just using 2 of them. I've already peeled them. So I'm gonna just start with a slice. I'm gonna put my hand like this and I just slice it down the middle. So now it looks like this. And then I make 3 cuts on each of those pieces. So now I've got some strips. And now I'm going to take those strips and cut them this way. And now I've got a nice fine dice. Perfect. It doesn't have to be totally perfect. I mean, I like vegetables, so for me, I don't mind having them a little bit chunky in there. And we're gonna let it sit overnight anyways, so they'll soften up just a little bit. But I like my vegetables to have crunch. I'm just gonna put that into the same bowl over here that we have our egg in, and I'm gonna do the second. Okay, so I had baby bell peppers in the refrigerator, and so I want to add a little bit of color to my tuna salad. So I'm gonna chop these up. I like the way these taste, so I don't want them too small. Perfect. So we're going to chop these up, and then we are going to add them to our tuna. All right, so our tuna salad mixture. Remember, we diced up our eggs and our 2 carrots. This is 6 cans of tuna. Yes, it's going to make a lot of tuna salad, like I said. Big family. Now we're going to add all of our peppers into that. Next, we are going to dice up a small Vidalia onion. Don't get rid of the tops and bottoms of your onion or your peppers or your carrots or anything like that, because we're going to clean them up. We're going to make vegetable stock. Probably not today. I have a lot going on today, but maybe in a day or two. We'll make some homemade vegetable stock, which will actually be nice because I'm going to make clam chowder later this week. So that'll actually be nice. All right, so we've cut our onion in half, turned it this way. I'm going to make 3 cuts like that. I'm going to turn it back over like that, holding it together right down the middle. And now onto its side so we can dice it. Nice dice. All right, so now we're going to add the onion to our mix. All right, so mixtures, seasonings, things like that. So we're going to use, our French toast is done. We're going to use half of a cup of mayonnaise, and we're going to put that in with the tuna mixture. Half a cup of our tiger tail mustard. Remember, this was the garden herbed mustard that I got at Publix. If you didn't have this, you could do Dijon mustard or like a coarse brown, spicy brown mustard. That would be really good. I mean, you could use regular, just plain mustard anyways and add your own herbs and spice mixture. If all you have was yellow mustard, that would be fine as well. This is the seasoning blend I told you that I got at TJ Maxx. This is the garlic and onion spice blend. If you did not have this, you could use about a teaspoon of onion powder to a teaspoon of garlic powder and about a half of a teaspoon of red pepper flake. But because we have this mixture, I'm just going to use 1 straight tablespoon of it. And black pepper, about a teaspoon of black pepper. Paprika, just a little bit. All right, and now we are going to mix all of that together. All right, guys, and that is our tuna salad mixture. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to portion out the kids' for them, for their crackers and sandwiches and things like that. But I had some of those baby bell peppers that I cleaned out and set off to the side. And I'm actually going to stuff these with the tuna mixture and then put a tiny crumble of blue cheese on the top of each one. And that is my lunch for tomorrow.